Oke, bismillah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Alhamdulillah, salatu salam ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa wala amma ba'du. So today, I'm here is going to be your teacher. I'm not actually teaching you about any of English stuff, but I'm going to teach you about social anxiety. This also train how do you speak, because this relates to how can you speak fluently on your English. Because if you have social anxiety, you will not be brave to come forward and speak English as fluent as am I. So one of your problems, I'm not flexing, relax, I'm not flexing. So let me explain. So why is your English sometimes be stopping in the middle of your speaking? So for example, we can say if you want to understand more, we can say it's terbata-bata. Sometimes it's because of your social anxiety, or we can say ketakutan sosial. So why I explain this? Why did I explain this? Because most of us, I watch all of you, not all of 9B generation. This doesn't have eyes. It's halal. So let me explain you why did I present you social anxiety. Uh, we can see not only from 9B, but it's all from students around that this relates to everybody. I know that everybody feel this stuff, and I can feel it in my heart also, because I also experienced this. So now I will teach you how. I will not teach you, but I will explain you how to remove your fear. Remove your fear. All right. So let me explain you some of social anxiety things first. First thing first. Yeah. So this is the biggest problem. This thing will broke everything in your life. So what I explain this because I experienced being an introvert, and introvert actually can be exchanged. If you're an introvert, then you can be extrovert. The reason why we become introvert is because of this overthinking. I experienced that when I was 7 years old. 7 years old. When I was 7th grade or 8th grade, and now I'm brave enough to talk to anybody. And overthinking, this I explain you, is the thing why you are scared. Okay, let me tell you my experience. So when I was 7th grade, if I talk to people or random people, my fear to talk to people is because I'm scared that this guy will think that uh, I am really not stupid, but it's like, what is this guy talking? I'm not relate to him, but it's like we don't have any brain connection, so we are not relate. We don't relate, and I'm scared that he will think that I'm a weirdo. You know, weirdo. Yeah. Overthinking is the reason why we think over our brain, and we will think that if we talk to random people, they will think we are a weirdo. I will give you some things that may remove overthinking. So I watch a lot of influencers that explains about overthinking and removing your social anxiety. His name is Tommy Tanboy. He's half Asian, I think, and he's from America. And he explained us that if you talk to random people, they will 100% forget you in over 2 or 5 minutes. Yeah, this is not a lie. Just imagine there is a random guy. Just give example, my friend over there. Maybe we were screaming in a mosque. Over 10 minutes later, they will just forget it. They will just forget it. But one reason, if they will not forget him, they will just write Faris' name. But if they didn't write it, they will just forget it in 10 minutes. It's in boarding school. Everybody knows Faris. But how if we meet random people? It's going to be faster than meeting people that we know. Because we know Faris and we understand him. But if we meet random people, they will not know us. Who are you? And what is your personality? We don't know anything about you. They will forget you. He gave me an example. He gave us an example in his Instagram. There is a table. He's in a restaurant. He's inside of a restaurant, and he literally stand over here. He stand over here on the table and do a public speech, and he say that you need to love yourself, blah 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 blah. Everybody is staring at him because he pull everyone interaction, because what he do is something that never ever someone or a human do, because standing on a table in a restaurant is literally no attitude, but 100% they will forget you in 10 minutes. So overthinking is fixed now. If you still don't trust, just try. If you meet a random people and he talks to you, maybe he asks you, hey, do you know the way, blah 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 blah, you will actually forget him after 2 minutes, or someone or your friend is talking to you, you will just forget someone that literally asked a question. That's how random people will forget you in 10 minutes. But if someone that knows about you, they will eventually have longer terms to remember you. But it's not going to be that long. It's about 1 day or 2 days. He will just forget your funny things. Or example, you do something that is very, very, how can I say this? Very funny for the others, but not funny for you. Example, you sleep over there. Sleep means kepleset, and then everyone is loving on you. Maybe 1 or 2 days later, he will just forget you if they are your friend. But if you sleep on a public place or you meet random people, they will just forget you in 10 minutes. In 10 minutes only. Oh, you sleep? Nobody cares. Who are you? And then I will continue. Overthinking have their three. So there are over three stuff that I'm going to explain. Doesn't want to talk to random. Is what I say. So doesn't want to talk to random is because of this. Gengsi. Sometimes you don't want to talk to someone who is younger than you because you're prestige or gengsi. Sometimes you don't want to talk to someone who's older because you're prestige, gengsi. So this is the reason. You're scared. You're scared of yourself. Just imagine you are using pajama. Pajama is shirt for or clothes for sleeping. And if you're outside using that and want to talk up on a people, and the one that you want to talk to using Rolex on his hand, and using his yes, yeah, anything, using Nike kicks and anything, you will just be scared talking to him. Bro, I don't even look rich, can I literally talk to him? You will be scared. You will be scared to talk to others. But you will be brave if you are using almost the same. But what happens if you use something that are far way better than you? Just imagine this prestige mean gangsi, and you're using Nike kicks, but eventually your Nike kicks is KW or fake, and you're scared when you're talking to your friend that is using real Nike kicks, that he will ask you, hey, is that even real? You will be scared to get asked like that. That's called gengsi. Now this, you should don't be ever care about this. Because what I explain you, not every rich people will dress rich. Maybe someone that have $1 million in his net worth. You know, if you go to mall, if you go to my place in North Jakarta, there is a mall called Mall of Indonesia. If you go there, there are Chinese. Chinese people are eventually rich, right? But what if they go there? They are not using shirts that are very expensive. They will just use, we can say, kaos kutang, and then short pants, and then using a normal bag. Like nobody will cares about your shirt because you are a random people. Nobody will care. Just example, you want to challenge yourself. This is for challenge. You go with normal shirts, like nobody cares. But if you use in Indonesia sarung and going to mosque, maybe they will you will interact someone. You will take their vision, and few minutes later or maybe few hours they will just forget you, or few days after they finish from going to mall. This is the thing that you need to remove, gengsi. So if you have this in yourself, then you are scared to go to anywhere. You are scared to talk to rich people or anything. That's the reason why you need to remove this. We are human, right? That we have the same, almost the same brain. And I'm going to tell you that gengsi is the thing that you are going to get social anxiety. So don't care about what anybody opinion because they are nobody to you. You are the main character on yourself. So don't care about someone else because they are just NPCs in your life.
NPC, wow.
Okay. So this I told you some of the the effect of social anxiety. I mean, not the effect, but the reason why we get social anxiety. So this is the effect of social anxiety. You're being depressed, and being alone. Maybe some of us like to be alone, but maybe some of us, our characteristic, likes to talk to people. If there is no people talk to us, we'll be depressed. But we are not brave enough to talk to people. This is going to be our side effect, and this is very on a high level.
Yeah.
If we get depression, sometimes if you see on news, people do suicide. On Japan, there are thousands of suicides on their civilians, and the reason why, because almost half percent of their civilian doesn't want to go outside or staying inside of their room doing weird stuff or being no life. This will cause you that you will be depressed alone, and this can cause you suicide. So that's why we need to remove our social anxiety at any cost. Don't be scared on what are you wearing. Even though you wear Muslim clothes, they will maybe think you're a boom boom guy, but only in a few minutes. They will forget you. They will forget you. No problem, bro. And yeah, don't be gangsy or prestige, and don't be scared to talk to people. They will just forget you. Or what I mean by random people, they will just forget you. And you can test it by yourself. Go to maybe Monash and scream, "I'm a male." They will just forget you in a few minutes. So yeah, do anyone have questions? Anyone have questions?
How to be,
What's your question, man?
how to be confident.
You want to be confident? Yeah, what I say, you need to remove these.
Oh,
These. I mean, no, these.
no, I mean confident and make people respect us.
Make someone
Make
respect.
someone respect us.
Okay.
Like Batman.
You want to be Batman? You want to be Batman? Oh, you want to be Batman? Alright. So, my friend over here asked how to be a respected person. Yeah. So, there are three factors that IDN told you, and this is a very good stuff, but most of students here are forgetting it. What I mean is BAG. BABIG. BEG. BEG, yeah, BEG. That's the full is blame, excuse, justify. So these three, this is satanic circle. If you still doing this, and nowadays, now you're not going to get respect by others. Blame. So example, you get in trouble. Maybe you pass the line. You play games on laptop on a class, and you're playing with your friends. And when you get caught by the ustad, you don't want to say, "Yes, ustad, I'm the problem. I admit that I do this stuff." But you blame people. "No, mister, Andrew also play game. Andrew play game. No, no. Wallahi, I'm not. Wallahi, I'm not that." Nah, bro, that's blame. This blame stuff. You are going to be unrespectful, or you're going to get disrespect by others. What I mean by people that still are, well, can I say that? I will just continue excuse. So excuse, you're giving too much excuse. Like for example, you get in trouble again, and you're giving an excuse. I did this because I'm very bored. Blah 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 blah. And you're giving 1 hour excuse. Your teacher will not care about that. Eventually, if your reason is not valid, or the reason that you do it is intentionally. But if you do it unintentionally and it's a real unintentionally, then maybe they will care, but eventually they will not care. So excuse is the reason why. And then last is justify. Too much justifying yourself. Like for example, in the morning, we saw our brother, younger brother, where is the green trash bag? No, no, not me. I'm just not supervisor. I'm not. That's justifying himself. Even though he is on seventh grade and he is the one is responsible with others. I mean, he's not he's not the supervisor, but he's one in seventh grade. He should be responsible with his job. And if you justify yourself, you will not finish your problems. It will just make problems even way bigger. That's why you need to avoid this BAG stuff because it's really destroying yourself. You will not be a respectful person. And what I mean by avoiding this stuff, by being a low-hearted person. What I mean by low-hearted person is if you want to be respected by others, then I assume you to avoid being mad. Don't be mad to others, and then share to others. You share foods and others. This not modus, right? I'm not even asking this, but this is how you become a respected person, and you are being good to others. So you remind people with good reminder. So if you need to understand their emotion. So example, maybe this guy is doing wrong stuff, and you remind him with a loud voice. They will 100% be mad at you. Like they will feel like, who are you, bro? Like why are you too much with that stuff? So you need to remind them with low heart or low voice. Hey bro, I think you do something wrong because as I know in our religion we are not allowed to do that. Yeah, bro, you're not going to do that, right? Yeah. Remind them with low heart, low voice. They will eventually be mindful with that. They will understand you. They will, yeah. You know what? This guy is right. I should accept his advice. Not reminding people by high voice is one, and second, not being mad. Not being mad. Yeah, being mad is a bad stuff. So here, my father ever say, if you ever be mad or ever be mad to someone, come to a corner on a free space and crouch, jongkok. Take a deep breath and relax. Forget about anything. Forget about, forget about, forget about the friends that make you mad. Just come, for example, in the night, when someone make you mad or someone broke your stuff. You go outside from the dormitory, find a calm place like this place. Usually they are calm, and then you do crouch and take a deep breath. Relax yourself and don't think that friends are new. I mean, don't ever think that what they have done is making your heart going insane or going fire. So you, after you're done, over 5 to 10 minutes, you stand up, and probably I assume that you are half calm. You are enough to be calm. And what will make you finish your calmness is zikr. You ask forgiveness to your God. Maybe it's because of your things and anything. Yeah. So maybe it's too long. No question for more.
No.
All right.
What
Okay.
if chance to be cry? Yeah.
Cry.
Does cry affect also for decrease the math?
It will not. Maybe it will not. In my opinion, it will not. It will just make you was. It will make you. If you cry, sometimes you lost your control. But man cry, it doesn't really matter. You're a man and you may cry, but don't cry too much. Crying too much will eventually make you broke stuff or you'll be mad with yourself, and that's make you overthink of yourself. If you're mad, then it's because of your crying and anything. So maybe that's all. So yeah, just make yourself calm. Don't cry and stuff. Yeah. All right. So no more question because the time is too much or too long. So maybe that's all. Thank you so much for listening. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.